Hello? Didn't even have to say anything to make you laugh. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna say you're good. All right. Anybody here like cartoons? I wish I could see it with these lights. I like cartoons, but I prefer the older stuff. New stuff's good sometimes, but I'd rather watch the paint drying network than Cartoon Network any day. I got a cousin, he's 4. He's never seen anything from the 90s, the good stuff, you know. And I babysit him from time to time. One day, we were sitting on the couch, bored out of our gourds, just trying to find something to do. And I look on the TV, there's this gigantic marathon of old SpongeBob. And I think to myself, this is a good thing. This will be good for him. So we sit down, start watching it. He's laughing, I'm laughing, having a good time. So much so that we lose track of time. I look at my phone and it's 2 o'clock, way past lunch. Kid's a little finicky, so I get up, walk over to the kitchen, start making him a sandwich. And sometime in this process, he silently got up and he crept over to me and he pulled on my leg. And in doing that, he scared the living mustard out of me. So I ask him, what's wrong? And he answers my question with another question. Hey Travis, is mayonnaise an instrument? And I had to tell him, and crush his dreams in the same sentence. No, mayonnaise is not an instrument. But what if mayonnaise was an instrument? Then you wouldn't be making a turkey sandwich. You'd be making a symphony. And this was all going through my head as I handed him his turkey symphony for lunch and we continued to watch the show. And I don't know what, but something in those old episodes did something to his adolescent brain, and it made him so gosh darn funny, like professional funny. Not like me. We're sitting on the couch, and he turns to me, and he asks me, hey Travis, what do you call a cow with no legs? And I had to take a minute to think. Either he's telling me a joke, or I accidentally made a serial killer. And I had to figure out either way. So I asked him, what do you call a cow with no legs? He told me, ground beef. Not gonna lie, that deserved a giggle. And I thought he was done. Then he surprised me. Hey, what do you call a cow with one leg? I don't know, what do you call a cow with one leg? Lean beef? I physically slapped my knee at that. It was good stuff. Like, this kid was a little prodigy. He was going places someday. And then, 2 seconds later, he got there. I thought he was done, and then he turns to me. Hey Travis, what do you call a cow with 2 legs? I don't know, what do you call a cow with 2 legs? And this child, this young little boy, he looks into my eyes, into my soul, or where it should be. He looks at me, and he tells me, yo, mama. That stuck with me for days afterwards. Like, it distracted me so much that as I was driving home, I almost crashed into a McDonald's, which, coincidentally, they sling out more symphonies than 10 Beethovens in a piano factory. Yeah, bad one. Yeah, that tends to happen to me a lot. Bad jokes and almost dying. I'm what some would call a bad driver, and I think it shows considering I have to take my shoes off to figure out how many times I've almost died behind the wheel. A couple months ago, me and a few friends who shall remain nameless and only referred to as Friends 1 and Friends 2 for legal reasons. It was in the restraining order. We were heading to Midland and going to see a movie of some kind. I don't know what it was, probably shows how good it was. But we just get into town. I'm not paying attention to anything. And here's the thing. When I'm alone in my car, I have the reflexes of a chipmunk on cocaine. Like, I see everything. I know everything. I am everything. But if there's friends or strangers or large dogs even in my car, a sloth on NyQuil's faster than me. So we just get into town. I'm not paying attention. And friend 1, to my right, he tells me to turn right. And I didn't let him finish his sentence. So I turn right onto a freeway on-ramp. Here's the thing. Always let friend 1 finish what he's saying. He's like your GPS. Your GPS tells you to turn right, and you turn right when she says to, you end up in a ditch. When she meant, turn right, 300 yards in front of you, you moron. So we're on the highway, and I have tunnel vision, just left side of the road, looking for a way to get to the other side with those maintenance path things. All the while, friends 1 and 2 back here are beating me over the skull with the Urban Dictionary. At one point, I heard someone call me the stale end of a piece of white bread. I don't know what it means, but I took offense. So, then, right there, a gift from God, it suddenly appears and I passed that thing harder than a kidney stone. I mean, it was painful for me, and it was painful for everyone else watching. And I was lost at this moment in time. I didn't know what to do. I was at like a crossroads. I could have done the normal thing of, going forward, finding a different path, continuing on and not doing something stupid, but I thought that the best course of action would be to slam on the brakes. So, friends 1 and 2 are now part of the windshield. We are stopped on the highway, and cars are just zipping past us like we're not even there. But I missed it. I'm here, path somewhere over here. What would any sane driver do in this situation? Yeah, probably keep going. But not me. No, I'm not sane. So I backed up. We are going backwards on the highway. Cars are going forward. And we just barely get onto that path when a semi comes barreling through. No brakes, all horn, giving us the one finger wave. But we get to our destination safe. We see the movie. Nothing else happens that day. But I learned one very important thing that day. I learned that friend 1 plus friend 2 minus a 3-ton truck equals no friends at all and a car that smells like urine. I gotta go. You guys have been great. Now remember, drive safely. 'Cause I won't be.
Great.